I was on a machinima called Star Trek the Quasi Machinima with a bunch of people that would eventually form geekwing.net, and also with Inertia 666 and Nixie Pixel from YouTube. Those two are awesome. But yeah, that was my recent project before this one. I got drafted into a production of Romeo and Juliet. Well, I've already been talking to Cassius for a while, and I said, hey, want to do a Shakespeare show with me? And she said yes, and here we are. Me, and I offered them cookies. Cookies always help. Unless they're lactose intolerant. You gotta check first. I had no real choice since I started it. Yeah. Well, I started off at a very base state, then I moved on to a bit of an elect state, then a bit of a fire state, then a magnet state, then that double rocket state phase. That was odd. Right now I'm in a bit of a cosmic state. Hamlet's Perfection, The Cease of Majesty, and Welcome to the Real World by Angela Malik. That one's really good. Yes, I do, and I am in House Ravenclaw. African or European? 12 Angry Men, The Spanish Tragedy, and Holy Musical Batman. Hic et ubique from Hamlet. It's actually on the placard on my ship that I play on Star Trek Online. Rosalind from As You Like It. I think I've said that before. The Merchant of Venice. Shakespeare can do intersecting stories really well, like, say, King Lear. That was great. He does not pull it off too well in Merchant of Venice. It's just different stories that he merge into one play, and they barely connect, and even when they do, they feel really forced, especially the ring scene. Iago from Othello. He's a prick. 30, because it would be in line with the way Shakespeare tries to pair up certain people, like Paris and Juliet. That's also that much of an age difference. So yeah, 30 would be in line with how Shakespeare writes in some cases. As far as being in the crew goes, I was the fight choreographer for Romeo and Juliet, and most recent one was me doing lighting for A Midsummer Night's Dream. Not getting killed, which is more difficult than it sounds. I was Romeo in Romeo and Juliet. It's really fun when you share a bed scene with your Juliet and her parents are front and center on opening night. No pressure! Not at all. That was fun. Favorite adaptation would be Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet. That's 4 hours, 2 minutes, and 13 seconds of glorious uncut Hamlet right there. And my least favorite would have to be Feral Media's Richard II. That one was painful. I haven't attended as many as everyone else on PBAB, but the ones I saw were either really good or tolerable. Nothing really throw popcorn at the stage bad yet. I'll probably see one eventually, but right now the record is still pretty clean. Rosalind from As You Like It. She seems cool. It's a tie between Rosalind, Beatrice, and Viola. Posthumous Leonatus from Cymbeline. Dude's an idiot. Everyone else in the play says he's awesome, but he's an idiot. He's like Johnny from The Room, really. Lots of unwarranted praise.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips, by yours, my sin is purged.
I can't believe I still remember that. The bear from Winter's Tale. I think he can bring a lot to the character, really. It'll be fascinating to watch. Arthur X Gravity from King John. Seriously, OTP all the way. It's definitely an option. Yes, I have. I think it's awesome. And King Lear. I'm not sure about everyone else, but for me, it's all because of Adobe Creative Suite 5.5. You think this is bad? It's worse without the effects. It's so much worse. And I love you, random citizen.